welcome to ELEX. Gonna start a new game. Gonna play on difficult. And we're gonna get an intro movie, so sit back.
Home to a civilization of millions. Until the comet hit. Earthquakes shattered its cities. Firestorms swept the planet. And as Magaland fell into darkness, the survivors faced a world that was unrecognizable. Fighting amongst the ruins of the old world, new factions arose. The Berserkers, the Clerics, the Outlaws, each with their own vision of the future. But it wasn't only the struggle for scarce old world resources that drove them, for the comet had brought something new. ELEX, an element unknown to Magaland. It could fuel technology, change the evolution of life, open new abilities to those with the will to control it. For the Clerics, it drove new technological innovation. For the Outlaws, drugs to free their minds. To Berserkers, it gave the power of magic. Seduced by ELEX's power, some began to consume it. Addicted, overwhelmed, most degenerated into vicious, mindless mutants. But there were some who could control their addiction. To them, at the cost of their emotions, ELEX offered strength, focus, and stamina. These people called themselves the Albs. Seemingly unstoppable, the Albs have waged war on all who will stand between them and their need to obtain ELEX. Advancing from the frozen wastes of Zakor and their fortress Ice Palace, the Albs threaten the future of all the factions on Magaland. Now, as Alb forces prepare their final assault, Jax, renowned Alb commander, is sent on a solo mission. One Alb, selected to change the fate of Magaland.
Magaland. Oh, switching to in-game. Another happy landing. Well, sounds heavy.
Jax, you've failed your mission. You know our directive. There can be only one consequence for failure.
Oh. Was maybe hoping for a spa day or something. hands? Oh yeah, he's looking at his hands because they turned, they're not white anymore. Kind of turned fleshy. Alright, here we are. I've only played the beginning of this game before. A few hours in, so I know a little bit of what I'm doing. And of course, in Piranha Bytes fashion, you have to collect all the things.
I should be dead. I better move before they come back to finish the job. And I better find a weapon.
Yeah. That is not an interactable. One thing I actually noticed, coming off of just having played Gothic 1, it kind of would be funny to go from their oldest trilogy to the newest. Kind of the outfit Jax is wearing is kind of reminiscent of the outfit of the nameless hero from Gothic. Gothic 1 especially. He has a bit of a different outfit in 2. Even though it doesn't really going on a tangent about Gothic 2 right away. I want to go and play Gothic 2 sometime, but it doesn't really make sense that he's wearing a new outfit in Gothic 2 because he goes straight from Gothic 1 to 2, so somehow he changed undergarments. Anyway, we're here to play ELEX.
I must have been here for days. The ELEX is gone from my system. I feel weak. Think, Jax. My weapons, my armor. Did Calyx take them? No. If Calyx had seen I was still alive, he would have finished the job. It was someone else. This is Idan, enemy territory. If Calyx returns, or if the Berserkers find me, I'll be dead for sure.
So, gonna take a few notes once in a while. Gonna write down some names. I did that when I played Elden Ring, and it kind of helped out to keep track of everyone. So I just wrote down Calyx. So that's the guy that gave the order to shoot us. He was kind of waiting for us to crash.
Old world ruins. Maybe I could find something useful in there.
Oh,
my
right.
skin.
We have a crowbar.
I look like one of the free people. There
Not
must
a crowbar,
be a
just a
scrap
pipe.
of what's left in my body.
Combine quick attacks and heavy attacks to combos. The longer the combo, the more damage you deal. Always keep an eye on your stamina. Okay. Raw meat. Meat is back on the menu. So yeah, I just kind of thought of was the helmet in the intro video seemed to be really heavy, but then again we were this sort of elf character, so we were very strong, so maybe it didn't really matter that it was very heavy. Let's go here first. I know there's a little bit of a detour you can take here. Nothing. So, one thing I have found very annoying about this game, and you can look past it, but there's no way to turn off that big quick bar at the bottom. You can turn, well, you could turn the entire HUD off, but yeah, that's not much of a thing, not much of an option. But you can turn off the radar individually. You can turn off your health bar individually, but you cannot turn off the quick bar individually. Not even in an ini file. It's just not there. It's not possible. I think it might have something to do with this game. If you plug in a gamepad, it goes to a different UI straight away. So I'm thinking it's because of that. Where our stamina? Okay. Raw meat. I'm guessing that's why you cannot turn it off. No, I've not seen any mods that do it, so you're just kinda stuck with it. Adventure's amulet. That is something we can use. Iron bar. No, this is... There we go. Adventurer's amulet. Increases armor. Locks are easier to open. This leads back to the beginning. Went there. I have 3 mods installed. I should probably put them in the description. Let's see, let's talk to this first.
U3, one of my crony units. It looks like it took a lot of damage in the crash. That's unsalvageable. I'm wondering where crony U4 is. If it's still active, then I might find it here in a den. Finding that drone would be helpful.
A half defective tin can. I know where I can find the other one.
I can't repair this.
Okay. Can we pick this up? No. I'm running the game Overhaul plus something. Yeah, even though I've never played ELEX to the full extent, it's probably a good idea to install that stuff, because yeah, Piranha Bytes games usually sometimes the community tends to know better than the actual developers, or kind of go beyond where the developers started out, something like that.
Rotting technology from the old world. That's all that's here. I'd better move on.
I don't think a rebalance. Gotta watch your stamina. Finish the next mass rat. Apparently there was a quest. So yeah, gameplay overall plus. The other one is quieter footsteps. Very simple little mod, but once I realized that that mod existed, and I like chunky footsteps, but yeah, it was getting on my nerves. So I installed that. Oh, hang on, this is actually a map piece. Doesn't tell us much now. Oh, another rat. Small mana potion, oil lamp. Scrap. Scrap. Ooh. The other mod is I hear a rat, but I don't see it. Is something called Darker Nights, fixed HDR or something. The hunt begins.
I'm here in enemy territory. What was Calyx doing here so far from Zakor? If I want answers, I need to find him. And, for that, I'll need weapons and equipment.
Yeah. I was just about to say, I don't think he'll be friendly. Ooh, ironic. There's another mod actually. I have 4 of them. I have one that makes the magnesium torches brighter. By default, they're very dim.
Evacuation sequence initiated. Remain calm and proceed to the indicated exits immediately. Follow all instructions from service personnel. Thank you for your visit to the observatory.
My jetpack. Finally some luck. The guy that took my armor must have dropped it. Now, all I need to do is find a way out, cross kilometers of enemy territory, and find out why my brother tried to kill me. What could go wrong?
Yep. What could go wrong indeed? So yeah, rats give bones. They don't actually give rat meat. Toilet paper. Worker pants, small healing potion. Anything here? More cigarettes. Oh, yeah, if you double... pretty sure I can turn that off, but... then you need to have a dedicated... Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, if you bind a dedicated evade button, you can turn off the evading by double clicking or double tapping. But so far, that was actually the first time I had him evade by accident. Oh. More torches.
Edan, the land of the Berserkers. If they recognize me, they could finish Calyx's job for him.
Yeah. Gonna put on the worker pants. Put this to 2. Gonna go with the gothic fashion. 1 for melee weapon, 2 for ranged weapon. We'll put the healing potion on 4. Let's drink some water. Magnesium torch will go on 3 for now. Yep. can assign quick slots just by pressing the button. That's pretty good. Here we have our first, kind of NPC that we're going to have a chat with. I wanted to mention that I did try to get this game working with, because I enjoyed playing Gothic 1 with German VO and English subtitles. And I tried doing that with ELEX, and I did manage to get it to work, even though it was kind of a hassle. You have to basically switch to the German version and then kind of save the VO separately and then put it back after installing the English version, and then go into ini files and change language to German and keep subtitle language and system language to English, something along those lines. So I did get it to work, but the lines in this game aren't translated one-to-one. So the conversation I was having with Duras, the subtitles went by real quick, so I couldn't really keep up with reading, because we're just so snappy. And also, even though I know little German, I got a sense right away that the conversation wasn't the same. As I mentioned, Gothic, it's just one-to-one. This sentence in German is the same sentence in English. It's just, it's just translated one-to-one. But this conversation with Duras was completely different from English to German, so it didn't make, the subtitles didn't make a lot of sense, and also the timing of the subtitles was way off. So it's not really possible to play with German VO, sadly. I don't know if the German voice acting is considered better in ELEX. It might not actually. In Gothic it is. Smooth.
Come on, get up. If you're gonna make a habit of attacking people without warning, you should get better at it. I heard you before you even left the ruins.
Someone tried to kill me. They stole my armor and my equipment. Then I find you here waiting to finish the job.
First you attack me, then you accuse me of being a thief and a murderer? If I wanted you dead, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Trust me. You need to apologize.
Huh. I don't apologize for nothing. Prove you're not a thief and I might trust you. Yeah.
Prove you're not the thief, and I might trust you. Only facts matter, not words.
Huh. Trusting people quickly out here is as good a way to get killed as walking around without a decent weapon. Which means you just got very, very lucky. I can help you find a safe place and new equipment, if you stop trying to attack me.
Why would you help me?
That's my job. I look for people out here and help them reach Goliath. You'll be safe there.
Safe? You could be some kind of slaver. What is it you really want?
I want this war to be over. Until then, Goliath needs more people to survive, and people need a safe place to go. Well, a safer place than being out here on your own. But you're welcome to stay and risk being picked up by an Alb raiding party. Between them and the Rotboars, you won't live long. Say, you didn't see anyone else up there in the ruins, did you? You're the first person I've found this trip, and it would save me a trip up there to check.
You can save yourselves the effort, there's no one up there. I didn't see any Alps, I didn't see anyone. You're scared of the Alps? I guess I'm gonna say you can save yourself the effort. This seems kinda obvious. But you're looking for Alps? I didn't see any Alps, kinda suspicious. You're scared of the Alps. No. Save yourself the effort. There's no one up there.
Yeah. You can save yourself the effort. There's no one up there.
Well, then you got really lucky. An Alb raider crashed a few days ago, and their scouts came through looking for it. Trust me, you don't want to run into a party of Albs. But, hey, enough talk. You need to decide what you're gonna do. I'm going back to Goliath, and you can come with me if you like. Safety, security, and you can find work to earn enough to buy equipment. If you want a chance to survive, it's the best offer you'll get. That's why I joined the Berserkers. Out here, drifting and hoping to stay alive. I knew it was only a matter of time before my luck ran out. I know joining a faction doesn't appeal to everyone, but it gave me purpose. And what have you got to lose right now? Nothing from what I can see.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing a review of this game mentioning, kind of underlining that in the starting hours of this game, a lot of people are going to say the word faction. Gotta join a faction. Choose a faction. Let's see. What do you got to lose right now? What you say is logical. Sounds like you've been brainwashed. I will come with you, but that doesn't mean I trust you. Yeah. What you say is logical. Sounds kind of weird to say. Sounds like you've been brainwashed. Well, maybe. Brainwashed by hippies. I'll come with you.
I will come with you. That doesn't mean I trust you.
Trust is
It's kind
earned.
of the second
That goes
sentence
both
you don't
ways.
say out loud.
You'd better remember that. Every choice you make adds up in this world. The way you speak to people will determine your course in life. Just take a look at yourself. No armor, no weapons, no companions. You've not exactly succeeded in life, have you? Well, all that changes today. Whatever you've done before, your life can start again. A new beginning. When the next Alb raiding party comes down from the north looking for ELEX, the people of Goliath will defend you. You won't see the inside of a converter with us to protect you. Instead, you'll get a chance to prove yourself. To join us.
Why do you want to help me?
Like I said, Goliath needs people. Warriors, cultivators, hunters, storekeepers. Whatever your skills, we can find a place for you.
You'll train me and give me equipment, and you just take people in. Well, we are kind of looking for training and equipment, I suppose. You just take people in. Both kind of reasonable to say. Let's go with this one.
You'll train me and give me equipment?
If you stay, you'll have to earn your place. But be you cleric, outlaw, or alb, that's true everywhere. Sure, you'll get given orders and you'll have to follow the law, but it's not like you have things easy out here. Look, we can keep talking, but at some point, you gotta decide. So, what's it gonna be? Are you gonna stay here, or come with me?
Your actions and words seem to match. I will trust you for now. What if I decided to leave? I don't think this is an option, actually. I don't think you could just walk the other way. Let's see.
What if I decided to leave?
Then you can go. You can only join one faction, but there will always be ways to explore the world. That's what I do, after all. We should get going. This is Rotboard territory, and you won't last long if a pack of them turn up here. Follow me to Goliath, and you can earn the ELEX to buy armor and supplies. Trust me, you'll need them.
Want to find a thief who will come with you to Goliath. Sure.
I will come with you to Goliath. Lead the way.
Then follow me, and if we lose each other for any reason, you'll find Goliath to the east, at the foot of the mountain. Just look for the light from our mana shrine. You can see that from a good distance away. Oh, and the name's Duras. Pleased to meet you.
Just lead the way.
Very well, and keep up. Keep your eyes open. We're entering the hunting grounds of some of the local wildlife, and neither of us want to end up as Rotboard food.
He's very patient, Duras. I've kind of looked around for stuff to pick up. He doesn't
Let's go.
mind. Actions like sprinting, attacking, or evading cost stamina. If you're out of stamina, you can't perform these actions. Okay. I had turned off tutorials because I found them a bit annoying, but at some point there are some systems that I don't really fully understand, so I turned them back on. Something about when you're fighting, you have this bar that builds up at the left,
Are you ready to
bottom
go
left
on?
of the screen. Rusty axe, small heal potion. Let's put that on. Yeah, rusty axe. Go. That is better than what we have. I'm gonna go here for a bit. There is a very powerful enemy up here. Need to watch out. Ooh. One thing I did turn off, which I found very annoying straight away, even when I played a little bit of it quite a while back, is the consequence log. Is it called that? I think so. Let's see. There's a guy standing somewhere around. Maybe he's... there he is. You don't want to mess with him. He kills you in one hit. The consequence log is kind of a thing that they took from the Telltale games, which were kind of popular, I think, or around this time. A couple of years back.
It was all a damn lie. They rejected me. They rejected almost everyone. They promised salvation for the world, but it was only ever for the chosen. Kalan, the great light. Kalan, the great lie. You brought us here with hope. Now we die away from all that we loved.
Parry or evade. Also your own attacks can... Okay. Oh, out of stamina. Your health is decreased. Yeah, that's fine. Every attack adds... here it is. Adds to your combo bar. With enough combo power you can perform a special attack. The better you time your attack, the more combo power you get. Okay, that was the special attack then. Alright, yep, let's use a potion. The rest is still waiting. Yeah, the consequence log basically tells you while you're having a conversation, it'll... information kind of will pop up saying so-and-so will remember this, or so-and-so disapproves of this, or so-and-so likes this. That is... I don't like that stuff. Kind of takes me out of it, kills the immersion a bit, and also it makes you kind of aware of stuff in conversations in the wrong way. I don't know, it's just kind of a thing of show, don't tell. Just show that the character doesn't like it, or whatever. Don't have a message pop up that says something about it. I didn't really like... I didn't play much of those Telltale games. They didn't really click with me. Yeah, the same... From what little I've played, I found it also a bit annoying in those games. Made me a bit nervous about conversations in a way. Kind of felt like I was picking the bad choice. So yeah, I'm glad you could turn it off.
Let's go.
And he was still waiting for us. That's something... Oh, sprint, yeah.
We should get moving. Are you ready to go on? Okay. Watch your step. I've never come through this area once without getting attacked.
If it's so dangerous, why do you come out here?
If it's so dangerous, why do you come out here?
Magalan almost died when the comet hit. A living, breathing planet turned to ash and dust. But the Berserkers are using their magic to bring our world back to life. Just look around you. Edan is the greenest place on Magalan. They need more people. And they offer anyone who comes the same chance to start over. We should move on. One downside of all this plant life is that you can't see the rot boars coming.
Okay.
Let's keep going.
All right, then follow me. Let's go.
Stop telling me how to sprint. I know.
We should get moving.
See, I'm doing it.
Let's go.
What are the ruins over there?
Remnants of the old world.
Leveled
A
up.
reminder that the past can be left behind.
Can we find anything useful there?
Can we find anything useful there?
Maybe. Maybe. A group of clerics came through this area a few days ago. A scouting party reconnoitering Goliath. Well, that was their plan. Instead, they ran into a group of rot boars. Got chased into those ruins and haven't come out.
The only good enemy is a dead enemy. Those rot boars. Rot boars saved you a job. Eaten by rot boars. That is no death for a warrior. Maybe they're alive. Haven't you checked? Yeah, I think this option is a pretty good thing to say. He kind of agrees with that. Also, seeing as these guys, berserkers, are kind of hippie barbarians, I think this would be kind of their way of thinking.
Eaten by rot boars? That is no death for a warrior.
Concern for an enemy. Well, you're right. No one deserves that death. I wish more people would look for common ground instead of shouting our differences. Why haven't you joined a faction?
Gonna answer your question with a question. Why did you choose to join the berserkers and not the clerics? Or the outlaws? Or the elves, I guess? Well, the elves seem like a... Oh, well. I was about to say they seem like an exclusive club, but I guess not really.
Why did you choose to join the berserkers and not the clerics?
The clerics follow the god Kalan, who tells them technology will save us all. I don't believe in gods, and I don't think boxes of cables hold all the answers.
So we just got a cold decrease, and I think no matter what we say, we'll get a cold increase. So far we've had 4. Then we get our 4th increase decrease, and it still just levels out. So maybe I should join the elves. Maybe I should join the elves. I stop questioning me or about my business or get angry. Yeah, I think I've said this before, and then your cold increases again. Maybe I should join the outlaws. Maybe I should join the elves. We could say this just as a hoot. Sure.
Maybe I should join the elves.
You don't join the Albs. You're born one, or they choose you.
Okay.
That means most people are taken, rejected, and killed horrifically. The survivors are turned into mindless addicts. They might once have been free people like you and me, but ELEX has turned them all into emotionless killing machines. Go to Zakor if you want, but all that will await you is misery and death.
What about the outlaws?
Maybe I should join the outlaws.
Huh. They might call themselves the kings of the desert, but they're just hanging on to survival like the rest of us. And that survival comes at the cost of anyone around them, even their own kind.
Yep, I think there's no way around it. I think both of these will lead to a cold increase, so might as well.
I have no interest in factions. I cannot decide whether to join a faction out here. Let's go on.
Well, we have a choice to make. You're short of equipment. We could see if the clerics have left any in the ruins.
You want us to go into the ruins?
You want us to go into the ruins?
That's up to you. But there's a risk to that. So maybe we should just head straight for Goliath. I better warn you that the creatures in there won't take prisoners. It would definitely be safer to bypass them for now. So, what do you think? Shall we risk entering the ruins?
Actually, that last time would have been a good point to say I want to find my own equipment. Because yeah. Let's go into the ruins.
Let's go into the ruins.
A brave choice. Opportunities are there to be seized.
Just leveled up.
Those clerics should be around here somewhere.
So we're gonna go Constitution. Because I know once we get to Goliath,
we should get moving. Are you ready to go on?
I actually know that we have the opportunity to buy some armor, and we need Constitution to wear it. Actually, let's try this. Sure, the rest. Stay back there.
Let's go.
For a moment I thought Duraz was also a nod to Gothic 1, because the first NPC you meet in Gothic 1 is, well...
We should get moving.
You could say you meet Bullet first, but kind of the first friendly character you have a conversation with is called Diego. This guy is called Duraz, so I kind of thought, hey, maybe there's a pattern there. Maybe they call the first character you talk to is a name with a D.
Are you ready to go on?
And a name with 5 letters. But that is just a coincidence, because in Risen 1, I've played through the intro of Risen 1, and I believe the first character there is called Sarah. So they did not give her a name with a D at the beginning. Let's go. It is a name with 5 letters, but yeah.
We should get moving. I'll help you.
Yeah. Why don't you do that?
Are you ready to go on?
Clumsy Rotboar.
Let's go.
For some reason those monsters have metal scraps in them. You've activated a teleporter. You can now return anytime to this place through the map on your adjutor. Adjutor? I think they call it.
We should get moving.
An adjutor.
Looks like someone used this as a camp before now. Maybe I could use it. This place will come in handy.
Fried meat. Fried meat. Gonna grill some meat here. And we should put those on, sure, 5. Torches. Poison. I also turned off the kind of when there's an interactable like this, it just says healing potion now, but you could also set it to where the kind of the icon of the interact button appears above it. That just seems like unnecessary clutter. I think the Rotboar is coming. And I did think, well, maybe it gets us into trouble when we come across stuff that we're not allowed to take. Yeah, we still get XP for it.
Are you ready to go on?
1 of 5 cleric weapons found. Old coin. Let's have a look. This item cannot be sold. Single shot. Missing dexterity, missing strength. Quite a bit, yeah. A cleric laser rifle found at the Berserkers. Found at the Berserkers. Traditional and proven tool for hunting. Practiced shooters can hit a rabbit at 100 meters.
Let's go.
Rusty axe, that is the same as what we got. ELEX. Anything here? Sleeping bag, backpack. Toilet paper, Elexit. Propaganda. Okay. Not sure propaganda of what though. Call me the rat killer. Small healing potion. Okay.
We should get moving.
Should we? Whoop.
Look out!
Okay. Any useful stuff? Big lock. Okay. Very bright. Let's put down one of these. Yeah, it's kind of nice to have those magnesium torches actually light up a room, but at the same time, I think the mark just works by making the kind of the. It's not so much that the illumination is strengthened. Well, it is, but also kind of the point of kind of the fire itself, basically. So it also makes for a very bright spot. So that's a bit annoying. I don't remember going down here. But yeah, I will say I don't know how magnesium torches work in actuality, but in movies they always seem kind of mission report. Kind of, I don't know, when with movies like survivalist movies, they light one of those things and it basically lights up an entire mountainside. So it's kind of weird that in this game you light them up and you can only see like 3 meters or something. Let's have a look. We picked up something. That's the missions. Those are hammer, small gemstone. Where do we have? Here. Mission report. 1605-160. Departed the Horde for Eden. We were tasked with spreading the faith to this land and are to probe enemy defenses and gain a clearer idea of population here. 2505-160. Our journey to Eden was difficult and long, but we have passed through the forest border at last. There are creatures here, and I haven't seen Ignadon, and they have made our journey dangerous even before encountering the local population. There are creatures here, okay, that I haven't seen, right? So the clerics come from Ignadon. Came across the forest people, but they did not want to listen to our teachings. They threatened us, and so we withdrew. My brothers and I held an especially long prayer this evening to increase morale. May Kalan hear our voices. This is a strange land that appears to have religion of its own. A primal ancient worship of trees. So... hang on, let me... Clerics... come from... Ignadon. They worship... Kalan, it was called? Yeah, Or Salan. Alright. Because ELEX 2 is already released, and because this game doesn't have, going from ELEX 1 to ELEX 2 does not have save game transfer, there is kind of a canonical way through the game, which even though I've not played 1 through its entirety and I've only seen little of 2, I think I did see a review of 2, so I kind of know what the canonical route is.
These ruins look like they were some sort of machine shop in the old world.
You know about the old world?
Only what I've learned on my travels.
Ruins and wreckage. The old world is irrelevant.
Irrelevant? It's where we all came from. The Berserkers want to grow the world back to what it was. The other factions pick through its bones, hoping to find the technology it left us.
Alright, let's have a look around. In there. Yeah, so the canonical thing to do is join up with the Berserkers and get close to a companion. Oh, these are slight spoilers, by the way. Well, not really, because yeah, this is since ELEX 2 is released. Cleric Prayer Book. Kalan, you ask our devotion to knowledge that we preserve technology. We spread your message throughout the land. Convert the non-believers in your great name. Kalan, we will follow your path until day of salvation. Remaining pure in thought until the day we meet. Yeah. Oh, recipe. Making small energy reserve. Carton of cigarettes. Old world money. Here's the last of the cleric weapons. Dangerous goods. Yep, slight spoiler, I know Jax here gets together with the companion Kaya. That's kind of the canon way. Join the Berserkers and get close with Kaya.
There was something hanging there.
Cleric book, map. Four Houses Part 2. The White House has been there only one summer. This slip of paper contains one of the clues to decrypting a code. Alright. Where's the picture? I think this is where we are right now. Maybe, I don't know. A reference to a specific location. Maybe that goes with this one. Kind of shows you that we found it here. I don't know. ELEX, cigarettes, back to cigarettes. Fine cup. Whoa. Aha. 20 arrows. So yeah, kind of been thinking about this, that I know logistically it's a lot of hassle to make a trilogy with a kind of where your saves actually carry over. And yeah, the Piranha Bytes company isn't really that big of a company, so I get that they're not willing, well, maybe they're willing, but they just, again, logistically not going to sort out all the work it takes to make your saves carry over and your decisions carry over to other games. So I kind of get why, but at the same time, that kind of negates the player choice part of the game. Because yeah, if you played this game joining the Outlaws or the Clerics, that wouldn't make a whole lot of sense when you go and play ELEX 2. Here I found these. Do you often find clerics in Edan? Let's go. Let's talk about clerics.
Do you often find clerics in Edan?
All the factions come here. For intel, for resources. We all take from each other. At least it's just raids from the clerics for now. There have been wars in the past. And it does seem like there are some clerics who want to repeat those mistakes and take us back into open warfare.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I found these.
ELEX technology. It's forbidden to berserkers. Officially, you're supposed to hand it in when you arrive in Goliath. But that'll be your choice. Just don't go flashing those weapons around when we get back, okay? Some berserkers are really strict about the laws. Others are more lenient. You see, we leave the Albs and clerics to rely on machines. In Edan, we use magic.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go on to Goliath.
Right. Follow me.
You say there were Albs in this area. How long ago was that?
The raider crashed a week ago. It's been quiet since then. Well, apart from the scouting party on the edge of the forest. It feels like something serious is brewing up there in Zakor. And that's bad news for us all.
Okay, so we've been kind of in a sort of a comatose state for a week. So it takes a week for your
Are you ready to go on?
For the ELEX to leave your body.
Let's go. We should get moving.
Oh, we leveled up again. The thought kind of crossed my mind, well, wouldn't we have...
Are you ready to go on?
I think you could survive a week without food, but being in comatose for a week without any fluids or anything, you'd probably die. But then again, we were kind of an elf, so maybe those guys don't need to eat. So maybe the ELEX kind of kept us alive for as long as it did before it left our bodies.
Let's go.
Maybe we shouldn't be thinking about that stuff too hard.
Are you ready to go on?
Over there are also enemies that are very... well, I don't know if they're very powerful, but we cannot deal with them right now. Last time I went in here, Therese kind of went ahead, but he still waited for us at the top, so... Where is it? Got him. Raw meat. Sorry, Doraz, I'm gonna have a look in here. Magnesium. ELEX. Someone made a little home for themselves.
We should get moving.
Yeah, I know we can go in there as well. Kinda want to. Anything up on the roof? Nope. I'm gonna go in here. Tape. I don't know if tape is very valuable in this game. I kind of get a
We need this damn thing, but these mutants are everywhere. There! There, you hear that? They're coming from above. Hey, you idiots! Move your asses and get them!
that was some very good voice acting. Totally believable. Well, there's Ruby. Ooh. He was done with her. He just whipped her body straight off. Oh, right, tape. I played... It's been a while now, I have not played it in a long while, but I played quite a bit of Fallout 4, and in that game tape was really valuable, because it gave you adhesive. And I was pretty much always short on that. Yeah, that's what we need. That is actually better, because that is a hatchet instead of a rusty hatchet. Oh, we're missing strength, but we can get that, because we leveled up. There we go. Let's eat. Eat. That's scrap. Not much here. Anything? No. Oh. Sure, I'll take a broom. See if the rest still there. Cannot. Yeah, he waited for me this time.
Let's go.
Last time he was way further up.
I'll get this one. We should get moving.
I think we're almost there.
Are you ready to go on?
This is it.
You should be able to make your way on alone from here. You can find supplies and get yourself back on your feet in Goliath. And then, the choice will be yours.
So I can just leave whenever I want.
You should try to get a better weapon and some armor before heading into the wastelands, but that's up to you. Have a look around our community. See what we can offer you.
What happens if you find an alb here?
They try and kill us, so we kill them. Except the Separatists, a group of albs that has broken away from Zakor. Maybe they could be allies.
Separatists. Ah. You should not trust traitors. You think the separatists will help you fight the Alps. You're an idiot if you think the separatists can help you. Let's ask if they will help.
You think the separatists will help you fight the Alps?
Maybe these separatists want to join the Free People. Maybe they're just another threat. But I'm sure that together, we can defeat the Alps. But for now, the Separatists are outnumbered, without friends and defiant. They're already finding life is hard out here if you haven't joined one of the factions. That makes them jumpy, so I'd be careful around them. They're suspicious of everyone. Well, we have reached Goliath, but this is only the start of your journey. Look for me once you've settled in. You'll find me up at Warlord Ragnar's stronghold at the top of Goliath.
To mark your next mission goal in your adjuster. Megaland's a dangerous place. There's some Alberators in the area. They could be useful to me, or they could report me to Zakor. Can look to get equipment and information in Goliath or find the Alps, but if I find the Alps I might have to fight them. Yeah, we'll go into Goliath. Campaign of Vengeance. Calax was waiting for me. Why else would he have been there right when I crashed? Someone tried to kill me, and if they are prepared to go to those lengths, then they won't stop until I am dead. It will be a long way through many adversities, but I must find answers. I have to find my old strength if I am to stand a chance against Calax. Or we could just kind of presume that they think we're dead. Refuge of the Separatists. The Separatists are elves who have left Zakor. They continue to take ELEX, but their views differ from Zakor's directives. Some want to stop taking ELEX, some defy the hybrid, others escaped execution. They might have information on Zakor that can lead me to who is behind the attempt to kill me. I should speak to their leader if I can find him. A Berserker warrior, the Berserker Duras, seems not to recognize me and wants to help people. I need assistance and he could be good support. Half-effective tin can. Yeah, I know the crony U4 is in the he's in the pit. We'll go there next time. Map piece. Yeah, we found that back. Way back when. Instructions to make small energy reserve, but we don't have any crafting. Yep. An outlaw speaks. An old world recording before the comet impact.
It was all a damn lie. They rejected me. They rejected almost everyone. They promised salvation for the world, but it was only ever for the chosen. Kalan, the great light. Kalan, the great lie. You brought us here with hope. Now we die away from all that we loved.
So... okay, so the worship of Kalan is older than the comet. And the cleric weapons. Yep. Projectiles, shotgun shells, arrows, yeah. Learning points, we have 2 learning points, but we... oh, so we could get this, grenades. Increases hand grenade damage with each level. Constitution, knockback resistance. Lower the chance of being staggered. That's probably a good thing to have. This is also good. Yeah, I probably... jetpack attack. Yeah, I'm probably going to go with a mainly melee character with possibly some ranged abilities. But we'll see. We'll see how it works out. Okay. And that... Oh, let's unlock this one. Sure. And that'll be it for this episode. We'll continue on later. What are those yellow points on the radar? Are those... Let's have a look. Goliath. Dome City. The Horde. The Fort. Alright. Yeah, that'll be it for now. So, thank you for watching, and farewell.